Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast, where we get into everything from childhood trauma to millennial adulting and all things in between.
We share crazy stories from the past and present to help us cope with the insanity that is our lives.
By sharing our perspectives, we hope to bring some relatability, laughter, and unsolicited advice that can help you survive the messiness of life along with us.
My name's Jessica Labita. I'm a millennial mom, wife, and marketing professional, and I am absolutely insane.
My name is Ashley Lanive. I am a millennial stay-at-home mom, avid golfer, and too mouthy for my own good.
We are real sisters, and this is Sisters Uncensored. Take this trip with us.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're talking about what women actually want. We're busting the myths, the bullshit, the nonsense, and we're going to keep it real. Talk about all things relationships and what we like.
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
Yeah. It's that whole, what do they call that? The gender gap, right?
Is that what it is? I don't know.
I think so. I mean, it exists in business for sure.
That's true.
Gender expectation gap.
Yeah.
Like men versus women. What is expected of each of us?
Okay.
So, like, what do you think is expected of a woman in society?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, it conflicts with what I think is right.
Right. So that's why we're talking about it.
I mean, so I think you're expected to do everything.
Yeah.
You're expected to fucking look good, keep yourself up, keep your house in order, raise kids, have successful careers, do all this, everything.
Yep.
Party plan, fucking Christmas, fucking
Doctor's appointments,
fucking making beds, fucking
play dates,
sports.
Yeah.
All of it. Like,
Yeah.
you got to do it all.
Yeah.
Every single thing.
Like, you literally, it's so funny. I saw something on like TikTok or Instagram the other day where it was like explaining all the things that we carry as women. And it's like down to the minute detail of like, do my kids' socks matched?
I would never let my daughter leave the house in mismatched socks.
Right, me neither. Now, some people do. Maybe that's not a...
Listen,
That's fine for certain people,
it's
but like
my own
to
personal
me, and I know to you too.
OCD. I like
Yeah.
things very
Like everything's meticulously planned, and like for me
uniformed.
as a woman too, and I'm assuming most women are like this. It's like the level of thought into the future versus what is in my brain for today. It's like there's so much fucking shit in my head.
Yeah.
Like I worry about shit that's not even happening for 2 months because it has to be part of like everything that's so big else that I have on my plate that I need to like think that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you about with the giant calendar I was talking about.
Right. But do men have these same expectations? So
Fuck no.
What do you think is the expectation of men in society?
They're supposed to work,
Okay.
provide.
Right?
If you have kids, show up for your kids.
Yes. Agree.
All right, be a good dad.
Yeah. Take care of the lawn. Outside shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to do any of that.
I'm not doing
If
any
it's
of
broke,
that.
fucking fix it.
Yeah.
Like anything messy, dirty, toilets, fuck that shit. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, all of that stuff. That's like traditional type of things. I don't think that they have any additional expectations.
So I bought, speaking
Do
of
you think so? Can you think of anything else that's expected of them that's out of traditional male roles or husband or roles?
I think our expectations of men are very low because,
They're dumb? Just kidding. I didn't mean that.
I mean, I would love to hear like a male's perspective on
Not entirely.
what they think their expectations are versus what we think their expectations are. Because I think you just named everything. It's like, go to work, spend some time with your kids,
Yeah.
do the shit outside and the messy stuff.
Yeah. I don't think they're even like expected to like still charm their wives.
No,
you know?
chivalry is
Like,
dead.
none
We
of-
say that all the
like,
time.
Yeah, like date nights and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's people out there that still do.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think we have really low expectations for men because we've been unfortunately let down by many of them.
I think that's why so many of us are going on second marriages or have second marriages or
Yeah.
choose to stay single.
No, I would agree with that. So I think society has this perception, right, that women want like all those things, like the fairy tales and the romance and the dates and the flowers. Yes, that stuff is nice,
That's not what I want.
but it's not what we want.
No.
I really don't believe that.
No, not at all. I don't want that. I mean, well, listen, every girl likes flowers. They'll lie to you and say they don't. Every girl likes flowers. I love flowers. I love getting a nice surprise bouquet. I think it's like just the gesture is the point.
Yeah.
Okay, that you thought of me.
But like you can give me a hug and be like, hey, you look pretty today. And that means so much more to me than a fucking
bouquet of
flowers that's going to die.
You know, it's one of those simple gestures to me that I felt like I always have felt this way. Goes such a long way, and it like means so much to me. Is like when I'm out with my partner, whoever it might be, that week. Just kidding. Whoever, whatever. If I were like in a relationship, for them to hold my hand.
Yeah.
That like hold my hand when we're in public.
Yeah.
Like when we're out.
So simple.
It's such a, and not even about like being in public, just like walking down the street, hold my hand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's like such a simple form of affection.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Costs nothing.
Right.
Just so you know.
Literally.
Take notes. Hey babes, are you ready to refresh your wardrobe while supporting a local gem? Mauve Shop Boutique, right here in Point Pleasant Borough, New Jersey, is your one-stop shop for chic, trendy, and oh-so-comfortable women's clothing, accessories, and shoes.
Founded by a fellow mom, Samantha Hernandez, Mauve Shop is more than just a boutique. It's a celebration of women balancing style and everyday life. Whether you're running errands, heading to a PTA meeting, or enjoying a well-deserved night out, Mauve Shop has the perfect outfit waiting for you.
You'll fall in love with their curated collections. Plus, shopping local means you're not just treating yourself, you're supporting a small business owned by a mom who truly gets it.
Visit Mauve Shop Boutique in Point Pleasant Borough or shop online at mauveshop.com. That's MAUVESHOPPE.com. And don't forget to follow them on social media for style tips, updates, and exclusive deals. Use code Sisters Uncensored for 20% off.
Because you deserve to look and feel amazing every day. Mauve Shop Boutique, where your style meets your lifestyle.
So I think what the expectations are of what we want versus what we really want, right? The point that you're making is it's not what society tries to project it to be. We want someone who is in tune to our emotions, who, when we're being crazy, knows we're being crazy and can
Let me be crazy.
either let us be crazy and be okay with it or like pull me out of my crazy. Tell me it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah.
you know, like if I'm crazy right now, I need you to be calm and like
Absolutely.
pull me down,
we can't
right?
both be crazy at the same time.
I mean, you can be fun crazy at the same time, I feel like, but you can't be.
I think we've mastered that.
But it's
But not like with a partner. I don't know. I feel like there has to be,
Why?
like on a serious level, like for the day to day, there has to be the balance.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yes, I agree. But it's like sad because as I was like thinking about this episode and like the different things that we're going to talk about, I'm like, my life partner is my sister.
Literally.
Like, if I didn't have you, I'd be fucked.
We literally, I'm telling you, I swear.
And because I have you, I'm not. No, I'm just kidding.
Listen, it goes both ways. It's balance. It's a healthy balance. I'm telling you, this is why we're going to have a family compound.
I know. I can't wait.
It's the best thing ever. It
coming.
really is.
It's coming.
We were just talking about this recently. How it's like, why don't we just live together? It's so much
I
easier
know.
for us to live together.
I think about how productive we would be,
I know.
you know?
Yeah.
be
Because you're
good.
bossing me around all the time.
I mean, maybe, but you're pretty bossy too.
Am I?
Okay, so what do we actually want from men is the question. And I think it's that we want them to be there for us when we're crazy. We want them to be there for us when we're sad. We want them to tell us that we're pretty. We want to feel loved and like needed. And I think we want help, right? Like all the things that are expected of us, laundry, day to day, all the things we listed out in the beginning. I think there are men out there that do those things and like help their partners with those things. But I don't think it's as many as you would think.
Not in this day and age. I
And
feel
so,
like there's
yeah,
a big lack of appreciation.
And that's what I was just going to get to is that we want you to be our partner and to help us with all this like mess of shit that's in our brain that we have to plan about constantly. Like we want you to be a part of all of that and help us carry that load.
Yeah. I'd also say something that would like really matter to me is not that I want to feel like it's not that I need to be taken care of. but I want to be cared for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense?
Yes.
Like, you know how it is where you're freaking juggling everything all day long. And at the end of the day, I want to just be able to like sit down and somebody be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to do the dishes.
Yeah.
You just relax.
Yeah.
You know, or I'm going to cook dinner.
So I feel like I've lived my life in service of other people forever.
Yeah.
Right? And like, kind of going back to our episode from last week where it's like you talk about this evolution of perimenopause and if it's like a midlife crisis or what have you. But
Stop
like,
saying that word.
I know. I think you get to this point where you're like so tired of not getting that.
Yeah. Your patience runs out.
Yeah.
With that part of your life, your patience runs out.
Yeah, it's true.
It does.
It's very true.
I think again, as women, we're wearing so many hats all day long. We're juggling so many balls in the air. Like when I get home, I want to be able to be in my feminine and just relax.
Yeah.
And like know that you can put stuff down when you walk in the door.
I agree. I think too, at least I can speak for myself, is that I'm in fucking boss mode all day long.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm taking care of shit all day long. And working from home makes that 10 times harder because in addition to meetings and working and all the things that I'm doing for like my job and career, I'm also trying to throw in a load of laundry and straighten up the living room and wash the dishes and load the dishwasher and make sure I eat something. Like, so you're doing like all of this. When that man gets home, I want to be done.
Yeah. I want to not have to keep wearing my boss hat.
Yeah. I don't want to be the boss.
No, I don't want to be the boss.
I don't want to be the boss
Nope. I agree.
anymore.
Plan like a dinner, plan things, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just help out in some kind of way.
So like silly little gestures like that. Like it's so funny because Kelly and I went out on Tuesday to have like a drink and apps. It was like a beautiful day. And I was like, I worked my ass off all day. I was like, I just want to go sit outside and have a glass of wine in the sunshine.
Yep.
And it was like so simple. Mm-hmm. We weren't out long.
Yep.
But like that's the shit that I need from my partner that I get from my girlfriends.
Yeah, we do get that stuff from our girlfriends.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
You know?
Yeah.
But like I wish I had a partner who did those things.
Yeah.
But they're tired because they work so hard.
Well, aren't we all tired? Is
Yes.
everybody not tired?
But that's the thing, right? You got to
Who
communicate.
has energy?
You have to communicate.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like you and I communicate very well. I feel like if
That's 'cause
you
we
were
say
just
everything that's
a
on our
man
minds.
and not related to me, like I would marry you tomorrow.
Obviously. I'm a real catch, people. I'm telling you right now.
But really, like why can't I come home and tell like say to like whoever, my husband or whoever, like you should be able to come home and be like, hey, I fucking had a day. I'm tired. I don't want to do shit tonight.
Nobody talks to me.
And their job is to be like, I got you.
I got you. Exactly.
And do everything. So you can sit your fucking ass on the couch and sip a glass of wine and watch reality TV or whatever you do.
Or lay in your bed.
Right.
With a pizza.
A book. Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever
right?
it might be. It doesn't matter. I
But
know
that's
what you
the
mean.
communication element of it. Like you have to talk to each other.
You know what? I notice I get that kind of support, which I know this is going to sound probably fucked up.
I know where you're going.
Yeah, you do know where I'm going with
Dad.
this. Yeah, from dad.
Yeah.
He gives me that kind of support.
Yeah.
Where like he'll be like, come up. You
Rest.
could stay in your
Relax.
room all week if you want to. You don't have to do shit. He's the person who gives me that. I mean, you give it to me too, but in a different way.
Yeah.
He literally like allows me just to stay in my bed for a week if I want to stay in my bed for a week and come out like every
Yeah.
time I want to snack.
I love that.
I know. He's really good
I
like
wish
that.
I could go up there more and like take advantage of those things, but I feel like there's so much shit going on day to day that I can't even go up there. I need to change my frame of mind and reprioritize things.
Yeah, I was going to say, make it a priority.
You know?
His birthday's coming up.
I know. We should do that.
Yeah, and that's the week before 4th of July. Do you guys have plans for 4th of July?
Yeah, we have a baseball tournament.
Motherfucker with the fucking baseball. Fucking.
Every single weekend.
God, it's so annoying.
All right, so how do you feel about like guys being raised with this like I have to be a man attitude versus like being able to be vulnerable and soft? I know for me specifically, I am really trying hard to raise my son to be what I think would be like the best man.
I think that's what every mother wants from their son. I
Yeah.
think they try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like it's okay to, first of all, speak. Just like talk about how you're feeling, whatever
Right.
it might be.
Yeah.
All right? Like versus putting on some kind of front or bullshit.
Right.
I don't like sappy men, don't get me wrong. Like I don't want a guy who like cries all the time. There was a
No.
guy I dated one time who he would do little things to help me, just going back to the help thing real quick, that I so appreciated, even though he couldn't do it right. It was like, I know this is going to sound silly, but making a bed.
Okay, yeah.
You know I'm very particular
Yeah.
about things like that. But he would like watch and learn and try to do it. And
Yeah.
I was like, I so appreciate the
Yeah,
effort.
that's a big deal to
I so
us.
appreciate that. Like
Yes.
that means so much to me that like you are trying to do it exactly the way I do it.
I love that.
But whatever. I don't want somebody who cries all the time.
No. I want you to be a man.
I want you to be a man. I want you to be a provider. Provide. Do that. That's part of your job. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't make me the one who has to fucking supplement for your shortcomings when it comes to being a provider.
To me, that's not as important because I can take care of myself.
No, I know I can take care of myself. We both know we can take care of
I'm
ourselves.
so
I
in
want
that
somebody-
frame of mind that I can't even think that way.
My point is, it's not about providing in like a financial mentality.
Got it.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
saying be a provider. You mow the fucking lawn. You take out the garbage. I shouldn't even know what day garbage day is.
I know.
I don't
Yeah.
want to know what day garbage day is.
Yeah.
All right? Like it shouldn't even be on me to know what day garbage day
It's
is.
a fine line, right? Because you want to be like a badass boss bitch, but you also want to be like the stay-at-home mom that does Pilates and like drinks Starbucks all day. Like I'm torn. But yeah, I get it. I
don't-
understand what you're saying.
I think that
I
like
think men today too, like at least the younger generation from us, are like a bunch of bitches.
that they're too soft for me.
Yeah.
Way too soft, Carl. I'm just saying, like I can't handle it. I appreciate that a man can be sensitive and considerate and compassionate and have emotion. At the same time, like I don't want him to be a bitch.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I need you to tell me how you're feeling. You can get pissed off, but like if you're sad or you're angry, like you have to be able to just express that like an adult.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
Right. And then we can figure it out. But if you don't talk about it, how the fuck am I supposed to know what you're thinking in your brain?
Yeah. No. Or you end up making yourself go spinning in circles trying to figure out what's going on in their
Yeah,
brain. And then,
no.
yeah, no.
No one wants to do that.
Just fucking talk. Why is it so hard to talk? This is why we're oversharers.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Sisters Uncensored. We are super excited to be collaborating with Juicy Tits Vodka.
Juicy Tits Vodka is manufactured in the good old US of A out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
A portion of their proceeds for every bottle sold goes to breast cancer related charities.
It's $29.99 a bottle, and you can order online at juicytitsvodka.com.
Let's get tip-faced!
So I think some like key points, right, as far as how we bridge the gap between men and women is that men need to ask and listen and not assume how we're feeling. They need to not try to fix us. They just need to be supportive.
You think they try to fix us?
Yeah.
I feel like we try to fix them.
I think we do too. I think it probably goes both ways.
I don't think anybody tries to fix me. I'm not broken-ish.
I definitely am.
I'm fucking shattered fucking disco ball.
Another thing too is like, be your fucking boss bitch self. Like, I never want to have to make myself smaller to make you feel bigger.
Yep. I get
That
that.
part of my life is fucking done.
Good for you.
I am not going to minimize my awesomeness to make you feel better about the fact that I'm awesome.
Good for you.
Sorry.
Stand on
For
business.
anyone.
For anyone. I agree.
I'm just not.
Good for you.
Yeah,
Isn't it nice when you draw that line? Mm-hmm. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so freeing.
it is. It's very liberating.
I know it is. We're on like liberation road.
I think intimacy in a relationship is super important.
It is.
And that doesn't mean fucking like rabbits, right? Like every
No.
day. There's so much more to intimacy, especially from a female mind than a man's mind, that men need to know. Like we talked about,
I also-
holding hands, like
hold it-
just
something
laying,
like that.
sit on the couch with me and just watch trash TV.
Trash TV with
cook me
me.
dinner. Wash
Yeah,
the dishes. Like
exactly.
the things you said, those are intimate things. Get drunk and have wine with me and like
Yeah.
tell me funny stories.
And
like
we'll fucking play cards.
ask me how my day was.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so simple.
It's easy things.
Yep.
It
but
is.
that creates that level of intimacy that's so important. And if you don't have that or it fades in your relationship, you lose it. Like it goes bad.
I mean, it's also things as simple as, you know, calling up in the middle of the day and saying, hey, we're going to go out to dinner tonight. You want to go out to dinner? I already made plans. Somebody's watching the kids, whatever it might be.
Ugh, yes.
Like, just be like, oh,
That's the best like thing
that's
ever.
like, get out of here, really? Okay, so I can take a nap for an hour and then I can get ready and we're not going to eat until like 7. So we get to go have a cocktail
Yeah.
first. The babysitter's taken care of.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
get to go out and have fun.
Yes.
And like just hang out.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
What about men? Because I feel like this happens all the time. It's like, what do you want for dinner? What do you want to eat? And the answer is always like, whatever.
Yep.
Like for a man to be like, hey, I have reservations tonight at 8 at this place. I'll be there. Look nice. I'm picking you up. Like,
Yeah.
how fucking amazing
I
would
know.
that be?
Or even just to be like,
It's never happened to me in my life, ever.
oh, that's sad. It's happened to me.
No,
It
never.
has. But whatever. I mean,
I'm like, I get the, I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. And then I'll like come out with suggestions and it's like, I don't want that.
or how about like
Okay, then fucking tell me what you want.
call me on the way home and be like, hey, I'm picking up some steaks. We're going to barbecue tonight.
Right.
Does that sound good?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, it sounds good. And man
So
the grill.
simple.
I don't want to have to man the grill.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
I don't know. I think it's little things that go the longest way. And it's little things that go a long way without an expectation of like some type of physical intimacy in return.
Yeah.
Like don't like prop me all up because you want to get laid that night. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm fucking tired, it's because I'm tired.
Yeah.
So when you make me dinner and do the dishes and allow me to rest, don't think that means I'm going to be blowing you that night. Like this is still my rest time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still resting.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of hours of like recharge.
Yeah.
Then I'll blow you the next night. I don't care.
Sure. Or in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, I get it. I
don't
get
fuck
it.
with my sleep. I don't like it when people fuck with my sleep.
Yeah. I think we definitely need to focus on like normalizing awkward conversations. I think that's something that
I feel like we've mastered it.
we're really we've done really well. Like, not to toot my own horn. We like to talk about
Just
shit that
saying.
people don't talk about. No, but it's good, right? Like, these are things that people need to talk about because not saying anything makes it harder.
Yeah, and sweeping things under the rug. The other thing is too, like if you fight with your spouse or something like that, and you don't communicate after a couple of like days or weeks or whatever it might take, it's basically like it's never brought up again. It gets swept under the rug, and it's because one or both doesn't want to keep fighting. They
Yeah.
just want to have some fun and have a good time and stop.
The problem
fighting.
is you as individuals like end up internalizing that and it builds into
so much resentment.
Yeah,
So
it's
much
bad.
resentment.
So you have to hash that shit out, even if it's like little stuff or whatever. Like you have to. There has to be resolution.
Yeah.
To conflict.
Yeah, I agree with that.
There has to be, because if you sit on it, it destroys everything.
Yeah, I agree.
Communication is key.
Communication is
I think
everything.
that's the key in any relationship, friendships, marriages, sisters, like whatever. You know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Scorekeeping is never good.
Oh no, yeah. We kind of talked about that a little bit, like the imbalance of like men and women and like, yeah, no. It's not a I'm better than you, you're better than me. It's a we're partners and anything that we do is for the benefit of both of us.
Now, you know, it's so funny that you say this because that's my mentality too. I agree with you. But like now this is going into financials. As much as I agree, like traditionally my mind is if I got married, it's all one pot. To me, it's all one pot. We work together, we build together. If we ever split, fitty, we walk away.
Yeah.
That is what it is. But in this day and age, if you don't keep things like that separate, you're setting yourself up for some like serious hardships.
Yeah, hardship and disappointment.
Yeah.
I
Like
know.
it's hard to trust somebody
Yep.
that much.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
So,
Mom
like, you
always
could
says
take a
this
leap
to
of
me.
faith?
She's like, you'll never have the level of intimacy in a relationship that you should, because you have so many walls built up to protect yourself because of trauma and shit that we dealt with when we were kids.
Yeah.
That she's like, you won't know what it's ever like to have that true partner.
She's probably not wrong.
No, she's not. But then it's like, are you sacrificing your own happiness to protect what might happen versus, I don't know.
Well, you know, I was actually.
I've never been.
I was literally.
I always protect myself.
I was literally talking to Dad about this not long ago. And I said to him, like, not for nothing. I understand. I think it all should be one pot. That's how it should be in a marriage. That's how he is with his wife, yada, yada, whatever. That's how it was with our grandparents.
It's another thing to add to the list that we fucking do. All
Yeah.
the financial management. I hate
yeah,
it.
I know. That's so fucking annoying. But my point is, doing that puts you at such a risk that it's like, is it worth it? I have to trust that person that much. And let's be honest, the odds of them letting you down are greater than the odds of them sticking through.
True. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I lived my entire adult life making sure that I was never reliant on anyone.
Me too.
Financially, I was always able to take care of myself. I worked my whole life.
Yeah.
No problem. After I had my daughter, and I was literally at my weakest point in my life where I had to put something down or my body was going to fucking shut down.
Yep.
I put down my career based on promises.
Yep.
That I was going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then, you know, people change their mind.
Yep.
And then what? Now what?
Yeah. You're fucked,
You're fucked.
basically.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
There should be laws or something about this.
There should be.
I wonder what kind of
I think there
legislation
are.
we
If
could
you're-
introduce.
Only if you're like, I think that's why it only applies to like if you're married. And then there's like common law depending on certain states, right?
in New
But
Jersey, trust
not
me.
here. Yeah.
Nope.
No, I know.
That's what I mean
Believe
too.
me.
Like, I don't know. I feel like as far as legislation goes, it has to keep up with the times. How
know.
many people live together and aren't married?
Yeah, true. It should evolve. Yeah, and you have like same-sex couples and things like that where like that shit didn't
How many people have
apply back
kids
then.
together
Like,
and
yeah,
aren't married?
and it should.
Yeah, like
There should be rules.
somebody's got to do something about that. I'm going to look into it. I'm going to make some change.
I saw something that was like bullshit about them bringing back the
The salary for stay-at-home parents.
no, but that would be amazing.
I know they should do that.
No, it was more. I forgot. It was like about if you get caught being an adulteter, that you could go
That's
to jail.
still illegal in like 20 states.
I mean, think about how much better the world would be,
It, you know, way
or
back
how much
when,
smarter people would be.
when that was like really like an illegal thing. If you got caught,
I know. I
they
think it
would
happened to
take-
like our grandparents or something.
They would take you
Yeah.
to, like, if you were the cheating husband, they
Yeah.
would take you and the mistress to your fucking wife's front door.
I think it
and
happened to like our
expose you.
great grandparents
Yeah,
or something.
she went nuts after that.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of can't blame her. Okay, so let's wrap it up. Some final thoughts. We are not looking for perfection as women. We just want you to communicate and be our partner,
I agree.
right?
Yep.
What else?
Show us you care in very little ways. Very easy, simple ways go such a long way.
Yeah, and I think if you're truly in love with someone, these things really happen very organically, and that trust is there. I think what is challenging is when you have trauma that doesn't allow you to fully give yourself, right?
Yeah, that sucks.
And so, like I said, we build these walls up that you never give 100% because
It's
you're always
hard.
protecting yourself.
Yeah, it's hard. Well, I mean, when
Excuse
and again, at this day and age, the odds are stacked against you.
Yeah.
So you're doing what's logical, you know? But at the same time, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. It sucks.
Yeah. We want chivalry. We want good
course.
men. We
Are
want you
there
to work
any out
hard
there?
and just to love us. It's that hard. It's like that simple. It's not that hard.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Like, build together.
Yeah.
You know?
Listen.
Yeah. Support each other.
Right.
Cheer up, like, cheer for each other.
Yes. Agree.
Don't stifle me, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No more.
Nope, not doing it. Not doing it. Drawing the line in the stand. All right, so I think that's pretty good, though. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
You know, if you think traditional relationships are a thing of the past, never going to happen again, or if it's still possible.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Times they are changing.
They're the worst. All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.